Okay, this is on YouTube with a question asking, how is your shadow work doing? My shadow work is getting very, very hard, and it's only been day 3. At day 2, I really didn't know if I was doing it correctly. When I went to my priestess and I asked her, hey, I'm going through my shadow work, you know this, but on day 2, it seems like I can't concentrate. My mind is going fast and fast enough to where I'm seeing pictures. And she's like, okay, that's what you're supposed to do. And she goes, here pretty soon you're going to be experiencing them in your dreams too. And I'm like, okay, okay, get ready. Because my dreams can get very, very vivid and very scary. Um, so last night, or actually not last night, but the night before, I explained to her exactly what the dream was. It was like, on the Little Mermaid, the witch, uh, I can't think of her name, but it was her head with little bitty legs, just had no hands, no nothing, and just walking around. And it decided to go to the left. And so I went down and I grabbed her by the top of the head and I crest her cheek and I gave her a kiss and I put her down and I woke up. I'm thinking, you know, she was like gray looking with white hair and it looked like that cartoon. But I'm like, okay, what does that mean? You know, so explaining to her, and she said, that's your guide. That is your guide telling you to go left. Okay, all right, that means to continue to another path. So here I am onto this other path that I was meditating on. This meditation on this path that had flowers, but yet I couldn't get any other color but red and purple. Is it purple or red? No, I'm sorry, yellow and purple. And I'm thinking, okay, yellow and purple. That's all I can see. That's all on this path. So I continued to walk. And I was telling her about it. And she goes, okay, here, pretty soon you can go through something real hard. I did. And that was last night. Um, my mind was, I rather not say what my dream was, because it had to do with a very graphic abuse that I went through. And and the hell that I went through with and my children as well went through, that I don't want to bring it up on here because of guidelines. Uh but it was so vivid. I told her today. I was like, I can't go through what I had last night. I woke up crying and almost to the point of screaming. And she goes, did you write everything down? And I said, as I was writing things down, it was like being lifted from me, like from my mind. She goes, okay, perfect. That's shadow work. Continue. And I was like, but I need to go further back. I need to go back further. That's what the head was telling me to do, is go back further. So I have to go back to when I was in foster care. Um, and back probably even further. It's just so much that I don't remember from back then, but it's going to reveal itself. And I am so scared. um, so yeah, I gone through a lot. I was molested and raped when I was a little girl by a family member. And I just, I was taken away into foster care. And nobody wanted me. Until I was 4 years old, I got adopted. So I still, and I'm 46. I still got abandonment issues. I fucked up, you know, but that's what I'm going through. uh, and I got a long way to go. It's not just a couple of days, a couple of months. This takes years to do, and the more that you do it, the more work, uh, more better you get at it. But there are a lot of things I don't want to see, so it takes a lot out of you. So I don't recommend you doing it alone. Okay, don't, especially if you've been very traumatized. Okay, don't do it alone because if you don't have someone there to get you out of that depression that you had a long time ago, that's going to throw you right back into it. Okay, that if you don't have someone to bring you back to reality, you're going to get fucked. You're going to be so unlike you. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the better you. And that's why you're doing the shadow work. But if you don't do it correctly and you don't have help, it can take over you. Okay? So don't do it alone. It's hard. But I'll get through it. Okay? Just get a priestess. Know someone that knows shadow work. A lot of people, before I started, said, "Do not do it alone." I'm like, I'm not doing it alone. Trust me. I got my priestess, and she's helping me, and there's a crone that's helping me as well. So yeah, it's okay. I just worry about everybody else that a lot of people are doing the shadow work, and I'm worried that people are gonna try to do it themselves. Yeah, it's not easy. Just don't do it alone. All right. Got any more questions? Leave it down below, and I'll try to answer them the best as I can.